Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, May 7th. Welcome to our UCP morning stretch with Sylvia and Olga. All right.
Okay, so we're going to do the stroke, right?
Yes.
Front stroke? All right, let's start with that.
So the breaststroke is good for your upper shoulders and your back shoulders.
And you also could do the reverse one, so that'd be backwards.
Well, how do you do backwards? There you go. It's a little challenging. It's a little challenging in the chair.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
And if you have different ranges of motion, just do what you can. You don't have to do the full circle. You can do a semicircle. You can do halfway, whatever feels comfortable for you. Definitely don't want to pull a muscle.
So I'm going to go, can I go a little forward?
Yes.
So I don't want to hit Olga. So we're doing the plane.
That's good.
And then you could do little circles. And then you could reverse it.
You'll definitely feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it on your top part. Do you guys want to do the head thing? So this, bring it down. They like these.
Okay. Tilt your head back and don't forget to breathe, everybody.
Go forward. Side. Other side. Side. The other side. If you feel dizzy, that's okay. Just sit back and relax, okay? Ooh, feel your neck cracking? Because mine did. You can also do the shoulder. Good.
The shoulder one is probably one of my most favorite stretches. You can do this anywhere.
Mm-hmm. You can even pop it forward. Ooh, feels good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do what other ones?
Maybe show them the walnut crushers, the ones that were going like this. So you're gonna go like you have this, and then you're gonna make a rainbow with your elbow. So front and back.
And you can reverse
And then you
it.
can reverse it, yep.
And
That
since
feels
you're
good.
relaxed, you could do the fish strokes. So
Oh yes,
when you're in the water, you're doing this part just to keep yourself from floating.
and then you can go the opposite way where you're treading.
And then you go like this.
And that one is such a good exercise.
Yeah.
Now imagine doing this in the water. I don't know if any of you have taken water aerobics, but this is one of the exercises that they do because this one really works with your body against the water.
When you're kicking your feet, it's a little impossible to do it in standing, okay? Olga probably can do it.
There we go.
While you're doing this because
It's fun. You actually use
Yes.
it.
But when you're standing, you can't do it.
Right. You get your heart rate up by kicking your legs too.
That's why the water exercises are great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to stretch on the floor. All right, we were going to do...
Okay. The mummy pose.
Yeah.
All the way.
And I'm holding my feet.
If you're in the chair and you have your footrest on the side, you can, if you can put your toes down on the floor.
And if you get too relaxed, you can fall asleep.
And just stretch back.
And for those in the chair, pretend that you're reaching something behind you. That'll give you a good stretch. And also, if you can, try and arch your back so you don't hurt your back. But everyone has different ranges of motion. So, I mean, just putting your hands in the air and getting a good stretch is beneficial.
Your muscles on your stomach is feel it.
Indeed. Now Sylvia is doing the floor exercise where what you're going to do is you're going to raise your hands above your head, keep your legs straight, point your fingers and point your toes, hold your tummy in, and just breathe nice and deep inside and outside.
And you can feel it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you can feel it.
And this is a good stretch for your back, your legs.
Bring it forward, relax, See? Go back.
And you can also, if you can, flex your feet while you're doing this, because it helps stretch everything from your fingertips above your head all the way down to your toes.
Mm-hmm.
And then bring it back.
And remember what we talked about last week about circulation, especially for our friends in wheelchairs. Pointing your toes and moving your feet is very beneficial to your circulation. For those of you that are not mobile in your feet at all, maybe somebody could help you do some of the exercises.
Okay, like let's say you're in a chair like Olga.
Yeah.
You could do this and grab your foot,
Yes, absolutely.
and that's switch.
Yeah. And use your armrest to help mold them, you know, so that you don't fall forward, to stabilize you.
These are great exercises for your lower abdomen, your quadriceps, which are your leg muscles, and your
Or
arms.
you can also do this.
And it works in the chair too.
This won't work in the chair. The one bring your feet over and then do this.
Okay, the bridge. The bridge is good for your hip flexors and your legs.
And you feel the muscle right here.
Mhm.
Like if you can't lift your lower body, you can try to just arch your back a little bit.
And for those of you that are in the chair, some of you are familiar with this move of having to shift yourself, so you're gonna kind of lift and shimmy yourself a little bit.
So this is good exercise for you.
Yeah.
Now I personally enjoy doing the stretch that Sylvia's doing because I have lower back problems, so I don't normally go all the way up, but it still feels really good, especially on your legs. After a good walk, you want to stretch out a little bit so you don't get cramps.
Or you have hip problems, it really helps.
Now, Sylvia, in the position she's at, if she were to lay her lower body on the floor and twist her legs side to side.
Or these are good too.
Yes, those are good for your inner legs and your outer legs.
I had to do these when I hurt myself, so this is really good. Even when you're pregnant, you could do it.
And you can kind of do that when you're in a chair. I mean, you don't have full motion the way Sylvia does, but it does kind of help with the thigh area.
Unless you have a reclining chair,
Yes.
then for this exercise you would want to recline in your chair and put your feet rests up, and then you probably would be able to get a different range of motion. Always remembering to have somebody help you and spot you so you don't hurt yourself.
And if you do have good range of motion, when you're laying in bed, you could do this as well.
That's a great idea. A good stretch before bed is very comfortable.
And this is really good for you. See, I changed, you could do two moves. Go forward, go back, and then go down, bring it up, go back.
We used to do those exercises in dance class.
Yeah.
And it's so relaxing. Now, if you do more than 15, it gets a little tiring because your legs get heavy, but this is a really nice, relaxing exercise.
We're just doing a little bit because we don't want to kill you guys. But then you can go back again with the
Like a windshield wiper,
Yeah.
back and forth.
back and forth, because that helps
There you
your back as well as your hips,
Yeah.
and it also relaxes you.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you could try if you have your feet on the footrest.
And you could feel it on your feet could be tied down, and you could just move your knees,
Mm-hmm.
and you could see Olga's doing, I'm pretending I'm tying my feet.
Yeah. And you definitely feel it right here and on the inner part of your lower thigh.
Very cool.
And then you're doing it too. We could do this.
Okay, touch your toes.
Footrest is good to put your feet up, and
Mm-hmm.
Or you could
or if you can lift them, that's fine.
As far as you can.
those help. You can feel the stretches right here, really good.
Awesome. And again, like Olga mentioned earlier, you could do this one in bed as well.
You can.
Absolutely.
If you're able to lift your upper body in bed.
That's true.
Because you don't, your legs could just be not moving and you could do it.
And if you have maybe one leg that's weaker than the other, or you can't really lift, and maybe you need assistance, you can just cross it over the other leg, and
Or you could do this. You could also do
Which
these
is
in
what-
your
yeah.
bed.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Oh yes, the twist ones. We do that one in Taibo. That one's really good.
Yeah, so.
and you see how I'm holding on to
Yes.
the side of the chair because I don't want to risk falling out. Most of you have seat belts that prevent that, but still you want to be able to stabilize
Well,
yourself.
We don't have a seatbelt, but we can.
Yeah, exactly.
You can all.
Safety first.
Safety
row.
first.
Yeah.
But we're, see, you feel, and you can even go forward. You'll
Do
feel
it
the
with one hand
stretches
or
right
two
here,
hands?
if you're on the bed or on the floor, the ones that can do it. We have able bodies that can do it.
Now, we definitely need to take moments to stretch throughout our day. Some of us are sitting quite a bit and don't get up to move around, so just being able to shift in your chair or stretch a little bit is very beneficial.
When I'm sitting down for long periods of time, sometimes I'll take my arm and I'll put it behind my head and touch my back.
Mm-hmm.
And then with this hand, I put it behind and touch the tips of my finger.
But that's not easy, you have to be able to grab those.
Yeah, for some you may not, it depends on your range of motion.
And
Right.
then it
But
depends
this
on your,
is a good stretch.
on your arms, because one arm, you could do it more than the other. See,
Yeah.
I can't do it with this one.
Yeah, so if your range of motion is not good, just whatever you can do is good. And another one is just reaching out and then putting your hands like crisscross in the back of your neck and turning,
Oh, that's a good one.
and it stretches the back.
She's doing one different one, and
Yeah.
I'm doing a different one over here, see? Some people can do this, some people can't.
It feels good in your shoulders and your back.
It
Yes.
stretches all your muscles
Yes.
back here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for another demonstration of some great stretching moves. Don't forget, all of our YouTube viewers, make sure to like and comment this video so that we can enter you in our monthly drawing for a prize. And also, don't forget to look under our playlist category for many videos featuring different exercises, stretching, cardio, different things you can do in or out of a chair. Okay, so until then, we will see you next week. Have a great weekend.